Welcome back, friends. It's time for another edition of If You Know, You Know. Joining now is the man and the attorney, Morris Clark. Good to see you, my brother.
Thanks, Malik. Great to be here. And this is a very sweet day.
It really is. What do you have here?
So right here I have an original praline from Loretta's. And I'll be honest with you, I don't really eat sweets that much. But I make an exception for pralines. Anytime you grow up in New Orleans, you got to eat pralines. And Loretta's original pralines are my favorite. I love that.
Mine's as well. They have so many different flavors.
And anytime you go to the French Market, it's always a blast to go down there on a weekend, stroll around, and of course, there you have Loretta's pralines. So many different flavors now. I still like the original, but there's something for everybody.
I completely agree, and of course, you can check them out at the French Market, but you can also come here to their brick and mortar on the corner of North Rampart and, of course, Frenchman. Do you want to head inside to see what they got to offer?
Yes, absolutely.
Let's go see how they're made. Come on.
My name is Robert Harrison III, President and CEO, Loretta's Authentic Pralines. My mom's version of the story and what happened are very, very similar. I mean, this is New Orleans, French. It was all the French in France. And the praline came from a Frenchman's. His last name was Praline. So it was Marcel Praline. But in France, you pronounce it Poisson. So his help went out and took almonds, coated them with sugar, and then boom, the praline. So people ask, well, how did it go from an almond to a pecan? We in the South, baby. Sugar, pecans, milk, butter. Put them together, cook them at a high temperature. It cooks down, and it is one of the perfect bites and symbolizes so much of what this city is. And we were blessed to have her as a mom cooking it in the kitchen, bringing it to school, selling it here, selling it there, and then it hit her. I'm gonna start a business. This part right here is the whipping process. And when we say whipping, we have to take the fact that it's hot at the bottom. See that? Gotta get that aeration in there. Make sure that we taking that heat and balancing it all out, getting it from the bottom, and that's the color. That's the color it has to be, 45 minutes. You have to have the best of all of the ingredients for the recipe to work. This process now is when we're gonna let the candy crack. And when you say crack, well, hey, you gotta let it crack because it's gonna sit. You'll be able to take your spoon like this, pull it towards you, and it's going to basically wrinkle. That's when you know it's ready to pour. So my mom always taught me we pour from the middle out. Middle out. It's the hottest at the bottom right now. At the end of the day, make sure that temperature is consistent. That crack stage has to be a certain degree Fahrenheit. And then once it cooks down and it starts to get thick, and it'll thicken up and you'll feel it when you're stirring it, you know it's ready to pour. Ready to rock. And get as many as you can out of the pot. And then we take the next pot and start from the last. I am going to try to get at least 80 out of here. Come down, boom, we're right here. 2 chops and you go to the next one. And then you go to the next one. And you have to be quick with it. 10 minutes and you are ready to go. Then she came up with a chocolate praline. Then she did a coconut praline. And then when I was about 10 or 11, she came up with a rum praline. And then finished it off with a peanut butter because she wanted to catch everybody's palate. Boom, ready to go? Ready to go? We'll take the leftover pralines, praline cookie, praline shoe sole. We'll use it for the next pot of candy. We incorporate the praline in everything that we have here. I actually think it's one of the best bites in the city with jambalaya, gumbo, and a muffalata. It's up there with it, but it takes everything that is good and brings it together, just like New Orleans does. So when you bite into a praline for the first time, I don't think that there's an expectation. It's just wow that hits you. And it's the ingredients being brought together. When that cream rises and then cooks down and gets thick, it is amazing. New Orleans has a lot going on. I mean, we have the music scene, we have the food, we have the characters, we have the culture. My mom said it and it's on our walls. Just save room for dessert.